Alright. So back for more Pokemon. But, I think it might take me a while to even progress more. So what I'm going to be doing is, leveling up Makuhita, yeah. To go up against Slacking. I don't really have any other Pokemon that does or can do or is literally a fighting type. All the other ones I have are either just grass, water, ground, and some flying, but that's about it. So I think for a while, oh boy, I think for a while it'll just be like a lot of just me talking until I get a decently good amount of God damn it. Oh shit. Yeah, like a decently good level. But yeah, like this would probably just be like have this playing in the background while I'm talking and all that stuff, because again, it's just nothing's probably going to be changing at all. And even if I try to record this, it might take me a long time to get something. And plus, I don't think I'll ever be able to progress until I beat the Rustboro gym leader. Anyways, fuck you. I had to do some I guess you could say some information gathering again, because most of my Pokemon knowledge isn't as much, and I've already probably talked about it already, so no point in me bringing it up again. But while I was trying to remember some things, I remembered that that there is some, how do you call it? There's some preservation groups that are trying to restore old games or some games that can't be played anymore. Like with I guess you could say like Japanese games that some people haven't been able to play since it's a regional thing. Or like some games that have been discontinued that there's no way for anyone to play. Like with the whole situation going on with online games where it doesn't really work if you don't have an online feature. Because I do, god damn it, because I do know that you could sort of still play some games if how do you say it? If it had like a solo leveling thing, a solo game thing, a solo feature, or a single player thing, but nowadays not a lot do, or I wouldn't say they don't. It'd be more of a, how do you call it? The dev team never really thought of doing it. Like for example, I remember the time when Call of Duty, I don't know why, they decided to make one game, but take out the single player mode or the story mode and just leave it on. How do you call it? Multiplayer, and that backfired really, really fast, because then remember people were a bit upset, or not a bit, but they were definitely not a fan of that thing, because it was just, I don't know, it was just crap, I guess. And at the time, this was when they were diving ahead towards futuristic gameplay, where everything's all technology and shit, as the soldiers have like robotic enhancements and all that crap. And I guess it seemed alright. It's just that with them, they kind of went a bit overboard, I guess you could say, because it was non-stop with futuristic crap, like how it was with battle royale games, where it constantly just kept coming over and over again. Like it was pretty much something that people always thought about. like, ooh, what would be the next game that could have battle royale? I think I remember people joking about. I don't know, like Pokemon Battle Royale, gameplay with Sonic having Battle Royale. I know with the Sega team on Twitter, they joked about it and stuff like that. Oh shit, a Cacnea. And I get it. Like, yeah, it would be funny. It's just, it got very, very fucking annoying that to this day I hate Battle Royale games. I don't want to play it. Oh god, I'm not even making any damage. I don't want to play it. I don't want to hear about it and stuff like that because thanks to freaking, god damn it, thanks to freaking Fortnite. Thanks to Fortnite, they've literally had so many fucking ads pop up, and he's dead. Never mind. They've been forcing that shit down my face so many fucking times that it's like very, very annoying. Like, I'm glad people are having fun with the games, getting different types of how do you call it, characters going in. Like, I think the Fantastic Four is in it. They just had Power Rangers. They had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and stuff like that. It's just, and I killed it. I think something that happened with my friend when I think it was with Elden Ring, when they constantly, well, when it was coming up, or I think when it was just released, she did not want to play it because she had some friends who were literally bugging her about it to the point where she doesn't want to play it, like, to spite them because how much they were berating her and all that crap, which I understand. And that's pretty much how I am with Fortnite. You can play it all you want, but don't tell me shit because I'm not gonna touch it at all. Especially Fortnite and Battle Royale. But the reason why I bring it up is because there is a preservation group that's trying to, I think they're still doing to this day, they're trying to bring in a game called Pokemon Gardens, which was, I guess you could say, literally before Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came in. It was Pokemon's version of an online mode or online game where Baltoy, where you could I didn't even catch it. What? Where you could actually get to I guess hang around with actual people online. Like, it was, god fucking damn it. It was pretty much it started off as, god damn it, pretty much started off as like a regular Pokemon, any Pokemon game where you get to start up, like, put in your name, your gender, and all that stuff. But oh, you son of a bitch. But yeah, like, you get to you walk up to this giant building. I'm going back and forth to the fucking Pokemon Center. No, fuck that. Actually, wait. You pretty much walked up into this giant 4-story building that looked like a company building, I guess you could say. And it had 4 stories. guess you could say fifth, with the top part being Pokeball, or stadiums that were shaped as Pokeballs. But the whole premise of the game, the whole premise of the thing was it wasn't really something that was on like cartridges and stuff like that. You literally got to be on a website to play the game, and I think it was the second you stepped in, you would be at a lobby, the first story. It would be a building where you would have to wait almost about 2 hours until you were able to get in the whole thing. You could either wait, or there was like some arcade machines off to the side where you get to play. And it did actually contribute to what you would be able to do or get later on, where it was the more scores that you, or the more scores or points that you made, you were able to buy special emotes and stickers and stuff like that. And I think there are some people who have been able to make a good amount of scores on it, or high scores in it. But it was more of the stuff that you would see in the gambling arcades in here in the game. Mostly Emerald. Oh yeah, the Gen 3 games. But it was awesome to see that they did like a little thing to hype up Gen 4, because once you got into the second building, you were more of exploring, I guess you could say a ride that quote unquote took you into the, I think it was in the past or the future, one of the two. And you were with, like I said, you were with other people online. And the whole premise of it was that you and the other people would have to like beat the sort of story mode of it in order to progress. And it was more so to be made where you could play it multiple times, not just one time. I think it had different types of endings or different types of rewards that you were able to get. So yeah, like I said, it was definitely a game that made you continue to play it so many times. But besides that, it had, like I said, it had online mode. It also had voice acting, but it was, again, all in Japan. There was no way it was going to be overseas and stuff like that.
Yo, みんな、お待たせ。俺はパール号ガイドのカズヤ。
私はジュンだよ。
ポケモンスペシャルツアーへようこそ。みんなこのダイヤモンド号に乗るのは初めてかい？今回が初めてという人は手を挙げて。
みんなどうかな？
But it was interesting. It was interesting to hear and see what Pokemon was doing to promote their next gen, because in the third building, or the third story, you were able to sort of talk with the devs, Junichi Masuda and Ken Sugimori. You were able to like ask questions about Pokemon, stuff that was gonna be implemented in Gen 4, or just watch them like make art of some of the Pokemon. Like, I think it was with Junichi Masuda, you actually get to see him draw, I think it was Gengar. Like, it was an actual video and stuff of him drawing it. What else? I think the fourth story, which is pretty much up the roof, was the stadium where you actually get to battle other people and CPUs. But it was more of rock, paper, scissors. Like, you know, shit, I'm an idiot. Water beats fire, fire beats grass, grass beats water, and so on. So it was pretty much something like that that they had. Ooh, arm thrust.
They open up and each one is as big as a stadium inside. These tournaments are essentially rock, paper, scissors, but instead of rock, paper, scissors, you use Pokemon types. Water beats fire, fire beats grass, and so on. Winning against other players gets you in-game money, and if you beat enough opponents, you take on NPC Game Masters. There's a lot more to it, but we don't want to bore you with every detail, so that's the long and short of it.
What does that do? Anyways, the whole premise of that was it was going to be only up for about 5 months, because it was I want to say a month before Diamond and Pearl was being released. So they didn't think it was going to be they didn't think it was going to be very popular, so they just had like a certain time limit for it. But after that, they saw how a lot of people loved it, that they kept it up for, I wasn't about to say a year or two. And then after a while, once it started to, after the hype started to die down, they shut it down. But with the preservation group, they want to be able to bring it back and have it all translated. The voice acting, I don't know. Maybe they will, but that's up to them. But they want to be able to bring it back so it could be saved into the files of gaming preservations, so it doesn't like how do you say, go away due to time, like it doesn't get forgotten. So far they have some stuff in like made and stuff like that, but they still need other information from other people who have played the game, like the internet cache, where they could get all their information and then I guess you could say download it, or I'm not really sure how the thing actually works, but it helps them contain or get more data and understand what was being made and how things were worked at throughout the whole thing. So if they're able to get that all down, then it would be fun to actually get to play it, because like I said, it looks amazing. The stories about it that people have talked about look cool, and there's only some footage of it from how do you say, there is some footage from a I guess you could say Japanese reviewer, where they had media come in just to test out the whole thing, just to see what it was about. So that's about all that there is to it. There's not much we know about. So if anybody knows how, if you know anybody who has played Pokemon Garden, or that specific person has played it, like if you know, or if you have played it, then I would say there is a site. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I'll probably put it up because I don't remember. But that specific site, it's not like bad or anything. That specific site helps, like I said, get in data and info on the whole thing. So it'll be much more easy for them to like, I'm just trying to think the right words. But also, fuck this Cacnea. God fucking damn it, man. This Sandstorm. But, yeah. I'll definitely put up videos of this whole thing because it looks cool. You don't really get to see stuff like that nowadays, especially with Pokemon. God fucking damn this thing. There was another one, Pokemon Maze. It's the same thing with, oh wow. It's the same thing as, Pokemon Garden with the online feature, but it's technically what's in the name. It was more so to get, it was more so a little website where you actually get to play maze, or play a maze game, in different environments or different areas from Pokemon. So like it'd be one in the garden, one in the mountains. Trying to think. There isn't much information about it though, because it wasn't played as much, or it wasn't, how do you say, it wasn't promoted as much. So again, that one could be much more harder compared to Garden, with what's the word? There isn't much, I guess, data to show how many people have played the game. So who knows? It would be interesting to see what they could do if anybody has played it. It should be in the same website to reserve it, or to get the information for Pokemon Gardens. And if I remember correctly, that team was the one that has brought in Pokemon Mystery Dungeons for the Wii. Though they were able to bring those two up to life and overseas for people to play. So it'll be, I might actually want to try to play that, because I've never really played a Mystery Dungeon game before. But yeah, like I've said before, I love to collect games, because who knows when the day comes where it's all just becomes digital, and most of the games that people play won't be able to play it because they've been removed from the gaming store and such. I fucking hate this area. This is the only area I know that has strong Pokemon, but they're all fucking annoying. After this, I'll probably have to find something else, because it's getting so damn annoying.